God bless you. My name is Orok Henry Betan. God's provision. We live in a time where people feel that the absence of material possession is the absence of God's blessings. But let me put it this way. Everyone who is a child of God has benefited from God's provision. Be it in abundance, be it satisfactory, or something that is just enough for you, or something that's more than enough. Everybody has benefited from God's provision, from divine provision. But the question is, God sometimes can give you what you will need tomorrow, today. It's not every money that God gives you today that should be spent today. It's not every money that God gives you today that should be spent today. There are many, there are finances, there are opportunities that God will give you today for tomorrow's scarcity. This is what Joseph told the king. He said, regarding your dream, this is your very dream. This is the interpretation. There will be 7 years of dryness and 7 years of plenty. This is what we do. In the season of abundance, let us save. Let us save. Many of us are going through pain now. Many of us are having this regret in our heart, thinking that we have been abandoned by God because we are going through a dry season. Dry season is not something you avoid. The evil day is not what you avoid. You can't avoid the dry season. You can't avoid the evil day in destiny. What survives you in the dry season is what you did in your season of harvest. You are going through what you're going through, not because God has abandoned you, but because in the days and in the seasons of abundance, you were careless. We serve a God of abundance, but God is not a waster. You know what Jesus did? After feeding the 5,000 men with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes, he told them, gather the remains. He had the grace, he had the anointing to multiply bread, fishes, but he was concerned about what was left. He said, gather the remains. Are you heartbroken? Are you disappointed? What is left? Gather the remains. He stole your heart, he broke your heart. They took your money, they stole your money. Gather the remains. There remained something. There is something left. Gather it and keep moving. Gather the remains. What is left of you? Keep moving. You know, it's not what people lose. It's not what is lost that breaks people down. It's what is left. A man who has 10,000 francs, 10,000 euro, 1,000 pounds, loses 1 cent, loses a penny, loses a franc, will not be so much bothered because so much is left. What breaks people down is a little that is left. But let me say this to you watching now. What is left is enough to take you to the next level. Put yourself together. Keep moving.